I'm 4,000 meters high on a dormant volcano in Guatemala. Taking over 24 hours to complete, this is the hardest hike in all of Central America, Acatenango. I'm about to climb that mountain. Starting at 2,500 meters, climbing straight up to 4,000 meters to get to the top. You will face 3 unique biomes on this hike, each with its own challenges, while battling loose terrain, steep incline, overnight temperatures of -2 degrees Celsius, as well as other problems. This is all I have left. But don't worry, there are 5 pit stops with local shops to refuel, along with other stops along the way because you're gonna need it. And just like that, we wouldn't be back for another 24 hours. Mainly due to all the breaks, as we only lasted about 11 minutes. The first part is already really steep. This is the first of 3 biomes, a lot of gravel, a lot of dust. It's apparently the hardest, so very steep incline as well. Calves already burning, but it should get easier after this. This is all I have left. I have to go all the way up there. I have to go back and then summit the mountain tomorrow. This hike is said to be one of the toughest hikes in all of Central America, hiking at 1,500 meters. But what's really nice is that you can rent out horses that can take you up pretty much all the way. You can rent out hiking sticks, and you can also pay someone to carry your luggage up, which is kind of crazy, but might be a good investment. I almost didn't actually do this hike because Fuego, the volcano right next to the one we're climbing, actually has been dormant for the past 2 months. And on Sunday night, it violently erupted. It's like one of the most violent eruptions in a very long time. And they actually had to evacuate the current people up in the mountain at 2 a.m. that night. I was told this hike was gonna be shut down for at least 72 hours. But last night around 9 p.m. they told me I got the green light, so I'm doing it alone because Sean, my Guatemala travel partner, didn't want to end up doing it. He was too tired and wanted to go to Lake Acatenango instead. So I'm sure he's having a nice time there. But I kept pushing forward because the first rest stop was right around the corner. What's really nice is that they have all these shops lined up along the way. Food, water, drinks. These views are already insane, and we are going to the top of that. But the beginning of the hike is very oversaturated. You have about 100 people trying to go through the same trail. You see there's a huge group up there where we're about to be in about 5 minutes. Of course, the hike got 10 times harder, and all I could think about was the shade in the next biome. We've been hiking for about 45 minutes. We're almost done with this biome. Probably got about another 15 or 20 minutes to go. This is the second biome. It's like a rainforest, lots of trees, shade everywhere, just super nice. Not a steep uphill either. The ground is harder to grip with your walking sticks. This next leg absolutely flew by, leading to my favorite pit stop of the hike. We're about an hour and a half in the hike, and we have reached the second checkpoint. Hola. This is Alberto. He's got some watermelon, which was less than $1. Hopefully it's safe to eat. Yeah. What do you think? Very good. So sweet. About 2.5 more hours of this biome. The views up here are unreal. Super foggy.
Okay guys, this is a last chance to buy only hot drinks, okay?
We made it to the next base camp. I'm honestly feeling great. The weather's amazing. The rainforest biome is by far the best. I was a little worried going to this hike because a few of my friends did this hike 2 days ago. And a few of the quotes they said is that
hiking the volcano was physically the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole life.
At the base, they're gonna tell you the hike is hard, but that's gonna be an understatement.
I wouldn't say I'm crazy physically fit either, so I'm doing great right now. I feel like I could really just power up the rest of the mountain right now. This might be our last grocery shop thing right here. So instead of getting more electrolytes, I've decided to get a beer. I should not have bought that beer. This is the third biome, literally in the clouds. It's a lot steeper, But the temperature feels amazing compared to what it was at the bottom. But it is supposed to get extremely cold tonight, -2 degrees Celsius tonight. You know where a good spot to use the restroom would be?
The bushes.
We made it up to the next checkpoint. There's a lot of people over here. This might be our last grocery shop thing right here. Might be one more, but we're supposed to eat lunch. We actually got lunch from the tour company. They gave us some lunch and dinner to pack. So instead of getting more electrolytes, I decided to get a beer so that I can drink that out on the summit. It was only $3 as well, so not too bad at this altitude. We're now on the final hour-and-a-half stretch. The trail on the last part is a lot easier, a lot less steep. It is hard to breathe. I mean, we're above some clouds right now. It's, dang, I actually am getting pretty tired. I wonder what Sean's up to right now.
This is the last checkpoint.
We are now on the actual final stretch. We are literally above the clouds right now. The sun is now shining on us. The vibes are great. So close to the end. Harder to breathe, but temperature feels amazing. Woo! After 6.5 hours, we made it to our base camp, about 3,500 meters up. We're gonna be staying in these little cabins tonight, and they're gonna wake up around 3:30 a.m. to go summit, which I think is probably all the way up there, so we got a lot more work tomorrow. But tomorrow was the least of my concerns, as I just mistakenly signed up for an additional 5-hour hike down the volcano we just hiked up to go hike up the neighboring volcano, Fuego, which, as you remember, just erupted about 2 days ago. I will say going down is so much easier than going up, but that also means we have to go back up to base camp when it's pitch black. We just hiked all the way down that mountain to hike up this mountain. This Fuego is apparently on the other side of this giant hill. It's gonna be a long night because when you come back, it's gonna be too dark to actually see. So we're gonna get headlamps and hopefully we make it back. I completely agree with everything my friend said earlier.
On the way, the hardest physical challenge I've ever done in my life.
People saying it was hard was the biggest understatement I've ever heard in my life.
This hike is not for the weak. My heart is beating like 160 right now. This is all I have left. I have to go all the way up there and I have to go back and then summit the mountain tomorrow. I should not have bought that beer. So instead of getting more electrolytes, I decided to get a beer so that I can drink that out on the summit. So I got up and kept going because we were so close to the top. And we made it to the viewpoint, 3,700 meters high. This is Guatemala's most active volcano. It could erupt at any second, which is a crazy feeling. Some new friends that just met up here came so clutch. They apparently packed way too much water. You know, despite all the times I didn't think I could do this made it all worth it. We got the sunset right behind me and an active volcano that could explode at any second. We're gonna be up there tomorrow. But before I could think about tomorrow morning, we had to make it back to camp, which was all the way over there, and the sun was setting quick. The way back was extremely difficult. My headlamp died several times, but at least I had water and people around to help. After a quick 5-hour nap, it was time to hike another 2 hours up to reach the summit for sunrise. I was one of the 2 total people from my group who woke up for the summit, because I could have let myself come all this way to not see the sunrise. Good morning guys, it is 5:55, sunrise is at 6:10. We just hiked 1.5 hours up, 4,000 meters up here, and people literally are running around this crater. It's about 1 kilometer long. Fuego is right there. That viewpoint is where we were at yesterday. This was 100% the hardest thing that I've done in my entire life. And there were several times I wasn't even sure if I would make it. This is all I have left. But at the same time, this is the greatest view I've ever seen in my life. This is insanely beautiful. If you're thinking about doing it, absolutely do it. Look, we just got a friend. Just joined us at the top. How's it going? I had dogs with me along the way, cheering me on every step of the way. And look, the sun is coming up right now. This was so much fun to hike. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more content.